Welcome back. This is video number 2 of the 3 or 4 videos I'll be creating today, January the 6th, 2017. Actually, what I'm doing right now is kicking off this process, if you will, because what I want you to do is decide to kick off a process for yourself, whatever that is, whether it's you're going to decide to read more, whether you're going to decide to watch more videos that teach you something, whether you're going to decide to actually create or write something yourself. Because we're in a new space and time in life. We're in a place where you can actually write your own ticket to success. You can actually be the author of where you want to end up. And if you don't take advantage of that right now, there will probably come a point where you can't do that. Because if you're not gaining the knowledge or the understanding of how simple and how critical that is to set up for yourself, then you're probably just going to sit back and watch other people do it, and you're going to critique or get upset, or you know how we do it, right? And you don't want that, because you are so much more than that. We are all so much more than that. Now, in this video series, I'm going to talk just a little bit about how my system works. And when you join or come into my fold, the first thing that I introduce you to is the belief. Because most people, what I encounter, most people that I do talk with, that they indicate to me that they have somewhat of a lack of belief in themselves. And I understand why that is, because as a psychology major, I understand how people become depressed. I understand how people set things off, why people procrastinate, why they become alcoholics, why they become drug addicts, why they have low self-esteem. And if you have low self-esteem, it's difficult to believe in you. So in order to overcome that, you have to go through a series of things that kind of lift you up. In other words, you actually kind of have to believe in somebody else's belief in you until yours kicks in, until your belief in you kicks in. And it will after a period of time, but quite often, if you don't get that little nudge or that little boost, it won't kick in. It will continue to go down. Now, the next thing my system teaches is the knowledge that's necessary to gain. You must gain more knowledge, because where you are right now, you're not an expert. You don't have the knowledge or the understanding to be considered an expert, which is why you can't market or sell yourself for very much. And which is why, again, you probably don't believe in yourself very much in a specific niche or area. I'm not saying you don't have good self-esteem or you don't believe in yourself, but to qualify yourself as an expert, that takes you to another level of understanding or another level of gaining knowledge. And finally, the third thing I'm going to talk about real quick, and my system teaches, is the accountability. You must become 100% responsible for your results. Not Larry, not John, not Barbara, not Victor. You have to look in that mirror and say, I am where I am because of the choices I've made or the actions that I've taken or not taken. Because sometimes not taking action is worse than gaining knowledge and taking action. Not, that is not true, because whenever you take the action, you're going to learn something, and you're going to get better, and you're going to make the adjustments that's necessary to become successful. That's the way it works. You don't just add water and poof, you're successful. Success is not a good teacher. Failure is an excellent teacher. My name is Larry James. My company is SpeakerLarry.com. I'm going to be making these videos continuously over the next 4 months. So if you're not watching this one, or if you're not watching the series of videos that I've created, check them out every now and then. You may learn something.